Yeah, I was home, actually watching some lacrosse, some Junior A Whippy Warriors action at Iroquois Park when I found out about the move to Oshawa, and initially it's kind of that shock factor, like playing lacrosse or pro lacrosse in your hometown is something that you'd never even dream about or even think was a possibility. As I look around, I don't see one bad seat in this rink. There's no doubt in my mind this place is going to be absolutely buzzing.
The NLL has arrived in the city of Oshawa.
Paying homage to the indigenous origins of lacrosse and the rich history of the game in this region, the name of our team is the Oshawa FireWolves.
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, that was my first time up there in this capacity. So the press conference was incredibly well attended. You could just see the excitement in and around the team, whether it was the mayor or the town council or the minor organizations and even businesses that we've reached out to and connected with in the community. They're excited to be on board. They want to be on board. They want to make it a success. They want to make it a long-term success. And you can feel that when you're in the area.
We are a community that never gives up on itself. We have been tested time and time again over the last 100 years in regards to our economy, the challenges that we've had in our community. We've never given up on ourselves, and we continue to be able to kind of pick ourselves up and face whatever challenges there. We never give in. And I think that really represents, and I think that's why it's such a perfect fit for the FireWolves, is because they really represent who we are. Hardworking, show up every single day, never get discouraged on ourselves, don't allow people to set their narrative. We always find a way of being able to succeed, even through the most difficult periods of time. And that's why I just believe the character of our city, our population, our residents really understand that is the fabric of our city. And when you look at the FireWolves and what they represent, I think it fits perfectly in regards to who we really are.
The National Lacrosse League is fairly popular in this part of the world. We consider the Durham Region and surrounding areas, including Peterborough and Cobourg and Uxbridge and that, to be the center of lacrosse in Canada. So there's a lot of lacrosse here and a lot of lacrosse fans. I really see the community, not just Oshawa, but Durham Region and the outlying areas gelling on the fact that we have a pro lacrosse team and we're going to be FireWolves supporters.
There's going to be people disappointed that they weren't able to get tickets for some games that are sold out, and that's what you want it to be like. As a lacrosse player, you dream of playing in sold out arenas and in front of thousands of fans that are there to watch you and your team fight for a win. A
lot of people just can't afford to go into Toronto to be able to see some of the major sporting teams there, and families are unable to be able to attend. But imagine now 6,000 people on the TCC watching the FireWolves right here in the great city of Oshawa, and then only being 10 minutes away from home. But also, this is a night where you can have a family of 4 go out, have a great night, and see unbelievable athletes perform. So I think it's amazing for our city.
There's lots of significant programs that have been around for, I don't even know, decades and decades and decades, going back into the 40s, 50s with Whitby and Oshawa and Brooklyn and Peterborough. And I just think that the community is craving it.
If you look at the history and you look at the impact it's had, I think that you truly understand that this is a perfect fit.
The NLL is the best lacrosse in the world, and you have the greatest athletes of our sport playing. So I think from a fan engagement standpoint, they're going to get to see all the best players in the world coming through their building.
The NLL puts on a really good show. It's very entertaining, whether you're there or whether you're watching on TV. And one of these days, it's going to be one of the top pro sports. I really believe that.
I can't wait to feel the game experience. I think that's what I'm really excited about.
There's going to be a lot of noise. You know, where there isn't any noises with you guys. Focus on what you got to do in 28 days when we face Toronto.
You're here to compete, but you're also here to represent an organization that has a lot of pride in how they impact the community. And you're going to have that opportunity in Oshawa, which is an exciting event, and it's just starting to get kicked off.
Listen to what group you're in. Group 1's gonna go to that little group of equipment.
So I'm just gonna feed you a line, just say we're back to the camera.
We want to see good habits, energy, jam, play the game the right way. All right, let's go after it.
Right? Let's show what FireWolves Lacrosse is. Don't stop moving your feet. Don't give up. Take care of each other. Here we go. Wolves on 3. 1, 2, 3. Wolves. Let's go, boys.
The final tune-up against other competition, and there were some good things, but there's obviously some things to clean up, right? So let's understand what we didn't do well, what we did well, and what we need to get better at and sharper at.
Oh yeah! Hey, good job this weekend, fellas. Let's spend some good quality time together, and then we go to battle next weekend. Wolves on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Wolves!
Where do you want it? Where do you fix the spot? The head? Love it. Good call.
Nobody's gonna attack me. There you go.
There we go, buddy. Look at that. Cash. Yup. Oh, buddy.
Want to get in front of there with them?
The National Lacrosse League is gearing up for its new season, and yes, there's another team in the GTHA to cheer on, joining the Toronto Rock. This year, we're going to be cheering on the Oshawa FireWolves, and joining us live this morning is a former first-round draft pick for the NLL, Dyson Williams from the Oshawa FireWolves. Dyson, thanks for joining us on CP24 Breakfast this morning. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Thanks for having me. Very
you
excited.
are now going to be playing for your home team. You grew up in Oshawa. You get to play for the Oshawa FireWolves. What's that like for you to be able to do that? What does that mean to you as a player?
It's really special thinking that, you know, we're going to be the first pro lacrosse team in Durham Region. Lacrosse is such a big part of the way of life in the Durham Region, and it's exciting to see, you know, the buzz, the excitement, and, you know, all the fans kind of join the Wolf Pack and being excited to, you know, and get
I bet it's going to be electric on Friday night. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely an amazing atmosphere.
But it's going to be fun. We're going to enjoy it. We're going to try and be level-headed, even keel, and try to come out with a W. But yeah, we don't like those guys that are playing out of Hamilton, actually. So.
The NLL has arrived in the city of Oshawa.
Every time that I look in the mirror.
We do it better. We do it longer. There are no shortcuts in the NLL.
The face-off. We're underway from Oshawa. Crete. Loose ball, Mazuka, still on the turf. Tchaikovsky in there, and he'll finally pick it up. He'll shoot it, score! First goal inside the new 10. English gets inside, or gloves it. Rebound! Save by Jamison. Near side, Dyson Williams thought about it from deep. Now he'll take it and score! The hometown kid!
And no doubt, late brother Tucker with the best seat in the house watching that goal for his bro.
He'll shoot it, he scores! Here's Walker, through a screen, scores! And the whistle goes, game over, the FireWolves win their season and home opener, 8-7.
You know, hoping that, you know, right from day one, you know, the buzz just catches on and keeps, you know, keeps the fans coming back, and yeah, it's very exciting.